What's up, everybody? Kinetic here, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. I'm very excited because I'm doing something that I didn't think I was going to actually have the time for or be able to do before the expansion. I'm going to do an ultimate run, and I'm going to be doing it with a completely different build other than the gunslinger build that you've probably seen me fumble my way through with that build. But the last video that I made was really, again, just a demonstration of like, wow, this is what this build could be like at endgame. It's proven itself by other people on the Grim Dawn forums that have, you know, made builds very similar to that one, and it's awesome. Now what I want to make a really powerful commando build that that can basically be, because I'm actually gonna kind of put the gunslinger away for a while. I want to make a commando build, a Warborn set build that can basically just face tank the crap out of everything here in the game, and what better mastery to do that with than soldier, right? So full disclosure, yes, I have gone ahead and I've used the Grim Dawn Train Hard tool to get myself to 75, right? To basically give myself very modest gear here, right? In preparation for the run through ultimate difficulty, because let's be honest, if I tried to, without mods or anything like that, if I tried to start a new build now, I'd have to go through veteran, I'd have to go through elite, right, just to get to ultimate difficulty. I don't have the time, I don't have the patience, and I really just don't want to do the story 3 freaking times just to show you guys, or 2 times I should say, just to show you guys, you know, something awesome that's a step above what I was doing with the gunslinger run. So I think that this is going to be a lot of fun. Now here's the thing. You're probably wondering, well, wait a minute, you just talked about using trained hard and stuff like that. Are you going to use that for getting all sorts of items and stuff like that? No, absolutely not. From this point forward, all the legendaries that I get, right, and the gear for this character is going to be farmed the legit way. And to prove that I'm getting it legit, every time you see me with a new piece of gear, like a new legendary or whatever, or something like that, equipped on my character, I will have video footage of that being dropped. Like if I'm getting it, like when I'm not recording, for example, right now, because obviously I'm going to be playing it between videos, but if it drops, then I've got shadow play. Hopefully it doesn't crash. It does that sometimes, but hopefully it won't crash, and then I'll show you guys, like, look, this is what happened. I killed this, you know, this ugly fucker over there, and he dropped this awesome, you know, Warborn piece or something like that. So that's how, like, just kind of like, you guys will definitely get to see that this is going to be a legit run from here forward. So yeah, and like I said, this is really exciting for me because I didn't think I would have time to get something like this, but now that I've got the tools like Grim Dawn Trained, I do, to be able to put something like this together and do an ultimate run before the expansion. Because I was thinking to myself, you know, like I want to do, and that's what I was talking about, like in the last video, like I want to do more Grim Dawn videos, I want to do more builds, I want to do something, throw some more variety here into in the channel, particularly with Grim Dawn videos, you know, instead of just the same old tired gunslinger build. Oh, we completed veteran, now we're gonna go through elite, you know, still not, you know, geared, still not getting anywhere really with it, you know. So I was thinking, oh well, I guess I'll retire the gunslinger and then just wait until the expansion comes out, but then there wouldn't be anything fun to do really in Grim Dawn until the expansion comes out. You know what I'm saying? So this tool is really giving me an opportunity to do something fun for the channel with Grim Dawn. A lot of people really have been asking for more Grim Dawn content. I'm happy to do it as long as it doesn't require me to, like, throw away my life and only play Grim Dawn. Same thing with Path of Exile. And think about it. How cool would it be if you could start a new league, or everybody could start a new league, right? And instead of having to go through regular, having to go through cruel, you know, just to get to merciless, you could just, like, you know, based on having already done that before, make a new character, and then opt to start in merciless or something like that, and then in some way, like, the levels would be scaled, you know, correctly for that or something like that. Does that make any sense? So I mean, basically that's what Grinding Gear Games is doing anyway, right? They're removing normal and cruel, so that way you do one playthrough and then you're in endgame. And that's basically the idea that I have here with this. I don't want to repeat the story, you know, 2 times just to do it a 3rd time. I want a single playthrough in ultimate difficulty, like with Nemesis active and stuff like that, and just like have a really good time. So yeah, I think that this is going to be a lot of fun. And for those of you that have never played, oh, right, I have to go over there. For those of you that have still not played Grim Dawn, well then here's an opportunity for you to see like what ultimate difficulty looks like with a decent build. And I mean, pretty much any. This is what I was told like pretty early on when I started leveling my my sorcerer or my gunslinger. People were saying, you know, soldier is OP, or it's the most powerful mastery in Grim Dawn. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I always thought to myself, I would really like to, you know, make, not because it sounds from what people are saying that it's OP or anything like that, but I'm a fan of sword and board builds or dual wielding or something like that. I would definitely want to, once I feel like I've accomplished something or something with the gunslinger build, to then go on and, you know, make some more builds. That's how I have a lot of fun in the RPGs, making lots of different builds. See, here's a look at the skills that I have selected. At the time, I noticed really hard to see because of all the pluses that are being activated thanks to the guardsman set. It's giving me +2 to all skills. And soldier, for example, I don't feel like getting naked for you just to show off what skill points I've put in where. But I think you can kind of get an idea. If anything, actually, what I'll do is I'll leave links to like, there's like 2 soldier builds that I'm looking at right now as sort of like templates for where I want to go with with my own commando build. And so yeah, if you're looking for like some inspiration or kind of to see where I'm going with this, then check those links. It'll show like exactly what the skills are, the devotion points and stuff like that. I'll do like in the future I'll do my own kind of like build video, but for now this is just meant to be like an introduction to the series. The Slith are unnatural creatures and poison the land itself, so it seems only fitting that we should turn some of their vile magic against them. The shamans carry bone. Ah, right, it's the bone necklaces quest. Primitive things, but they carry probable power within them. I can weave this power into something more potent for you. Okay, right, you have a deal. Let's do that. Oh, actually, don't I already? Yeah. That's right, I already had a bunch of necklaces that I'd picked up on the way here. Slith Primal Ring. Won't be wearing that, but yeah. As nice as it is to be able to use mods, for example here in Grim Dawn, or maybe to take handouts from people in Path of Exile, I'm really trying not to. It's not even that hard, but I'm really trying not to abuse that in any way, shape, or form. When it comes to Path of Exile, I don't want too many items. I only want enough that I feel like it will help me get a little bit faster to where I'm trying to get to. Same thing with Grim Dawn here, using this mod, the Trained Hard mod, to just basically get me decently geared and ready to jump into the beginnings of Ultimate, and then, you know, let me go from there. You know what I mean? I just want that shortcut. Like sometimes, if I've already played through a game once, twice, 3, 5, 6 times, you know, then what's the sense in doing things the super slow way every single time, right? That's just kind of how I'm looking at it. But, you know, I want the struggle. Most of you guys know, you've seen me play Dark Souls and other games. You've seen me make builds in other games and stuff like that. I'm not using it to make things too easy, right? I want the struggle. You know, I want the struggle. You want to see me, I want to feel the challenge, and I definitely want to feel the sense of achievement that comes from having done things, you know, and conquered them legitimately, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always the best feeling in games for sure. So that's why with this series, you know, I'm going after the Warborn set and all the items that, you know, I've got my eyes on right now for this commando, and I'm definitely going to be picking them up legit, and it's going to be freaking awesome when that finally happens. That's going to wrap it up for this first video in the series, The Road to Ultimate Face Tank, using the Commando. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to see some more legendaries dropping, and hope that you guys will tune in. Give me your feedback as I talk more about the build, about maybe ways you think I can maybe get faster to getting, you know, some more efficient farming or something like that, yeah, let's have a good time with this. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Until the next video, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support Grim Dawn here on the channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.